We've generated our clients hundreds of thousands of dollars by writing simple yet effective cold emails. And in this video, I want to show you my 3-step outbound copywriting framework that gets replies and books you more meetings. And the best part is, you don't need any fancy AI outbound workflows. You just need simple yet effective methods. So full screen this video and give me your full attention, because what I'm about to show you could literally help you turn cold leads into ready to buy and hot clients immediately. So ladies and gentlemen, this is the cold email copywriting video that will help you print, and I mean absolutely print, meetings on demand for your offer and for your company, right? So let me know if this sounds familiar with you. When I first got started with cold email and I started sending out thousands of cold emails, I got replies like, hey, I'm not interested, or hey, take me off your list, right? And it literally took me a whole month of sending cold emails to get my first positive response. So imagine, like, you're sending cold emails for 4 weeks straight, nothing. You just hear unsubscribe, you just hear take me off your list, and over again, every single day when I check my inbox, it was just that. And it took me an entire month to get my first positive response. And I ended up wasting a lot of time, I ended up wasting money, and this is deep down insecurities, but I'm sure this is relatable for you guys. But it made me actually question myself, like, am I actually good at what I do? Like, is my company actually worthy? Is my company actually good? Because if it was good, then why would this many people say no to what I have to say? And I was feeling this for a while, actually. And I'm sure this is extremely relatable for you guys, because you guys are sending out all these emails and all you get back is, hey, I'm not interested, or hey, unsubscribe, or hey, take me off your list, right? But after multiple trial and errors, I figured out this exact copywriting framework that always guaranteed I booked calls, no matter the offer, no matter the industry, and no matter if Google is shitting the bed or Microsoft is shitting the bed, or without even using any of these like fancy AI workflows, right? I'm not saying the AI workflow doesn't work. It does work, but the foundations of this copywriting framework supersedes that, right? It supersedes the offer, supersedes the industry, it supersedes any update technical deliverability stuff that Google or Microsoft might throw at you, right? And once I figured this out, I was able to book thousands and thousands of calls, generate our clients hundreds of thousands of dollars. So for example, here's Deepak here, after a call I booked for him, where he said, hey, this is a great call, blah, blah, blah. And at the end, he says, hey, some really great validating feedback when I got on the call. And he says, I get hit with 1 million emails like this every day, but your appointment setter did a great job. So I was able to stand out from all the noise. And then Deepak again saying, I'm getting really good feedback from emails. Portia call went well, right? So this copywriting framework will once again help you supersede any industry standards, any deliverability updates, whatever it may be. This will help you print meetings on demand. Absolutely print. So let's get right into what I have. The first step is what I like to call the Kaizen cycle. So if you don't know what Kaizen means, it's basically a Japanese term or concept that basically means continuous improvement through small iterative changes. So you have to test, you have to test to figure out a winning angle or offer for your market. Because over time, markets and offers get saturated with scripts. So you have to adapt to position your offer differently than others. You have to test different angles, you have to find one that works, but do not use it forever. If you stick to one offer, if you're married to one offer forever, you will be stuck. You'll literally be stuck. So Kaizen essentially the Kaizen cycle is essentially testing over and over again and iterating and finding stuff that works and improving on it and asking yourself, okay, after all these tests I ran, this offer, this angle, or this industry worked the best. Why? Well, how can I improve this? Right? So this is the first step to writing cold emails that print meetings. You have to test and you have to try out different offers. But once you've tried it out, even then, iterate on it, improve on it, make it better and better and better. And let me give you an example on this. So a few years ago when I first got started with cold email, this is the first client I cold emailed. This offer right here, this angle right here, used to always work. It was quite simply this. You would just reach out to people for lead generation, and you'd say, hey, are you able to take on new clients right now? So I'm a lead generation agency. I reach out to you and I say, hey, are you able to take on new clients right now? And obviously, people reply back saying, "Hey, yeah, we're open to taking on new clients. Just, I would love to chat with you. To book a call with us so that we can discuss how you can become our clients, right?" So I'm reaching out to marketing agencies saying, "Can you take on new clients?" They're obviously going to say yes because they're going to think I'm a customer. But then I hit them with this. I'm like, "Hey, we can actually help you get more clients by booking you meetings with their ideal customers." So this offer used to work. Like this is a really good offer. But over time, the market for lead generation to this industry got saturated. People started using this too much, and it just got saturated. Like it just didn't work, right? So over time, it got saturated. It didn't end up working, and you have to adapt. Now, if you pitch, I'm sure you as the B2B business owner, you get cold email offers all the time in your inbox saying, "Hey, we'll book you 5 to 10 meetings, or 5 to 12 meetings, or 20 plus meetings, or we'll help you do blah blah." Like you get pitched that all the time. And then back in the day, that wasn't as prevalent because it wasn't as saturated, right? So people have adapted, people have overcome that, and they've now transitioned into something else, right? All I'm trying to say here is that this used to work back then, but now if you were to get an email like this, you would instantly know, like, "Hey, bro, I got this email like years ago. This doesn't work anymore," right? And funny story, that client is actually still with us. Here's Jamie on the left and Deepak, the other co-founder, on the right, and here's us on the yacht. So funny story, it actually ended up working out, and we ended up producing the massive results. So happy ending at least, even if the offer doesn't work anymore. Anyway, that's the first step. Kaizen cycle. Always test, iterate, and improve. Let's go on to the next step. The next step is basically data-powered market positioning. So how this works is you're going to conduct market research so that you can position your offer in a way that it's a bridge to your prospect's desires or solving, it shouldn't say theirs, or it shouldn't say yours, their pain, right? You're literally going to conduct market research to find out, okay, what is my prospect's desires? Or what is my prospect's pain points? And if the other side of the bridge is getting to solving that pain point or getting their desire, my offer or my product or my services has to be that bridge. If you can do this, you'll always print meetings because you will know your customers. So I'll show you how to do market research. So here's a quick graph that I brought up here. So the mainland is where your customers are. They're at the point of pain, or they want to get to, they're at the point of pain or before their desire, right? Your offer is essentially the castle. They want to get to the castle, right? And that castle is basically their desires or solving their pain. And the bridge here, the marketing is building a bridge to get them to your castle on your island, but the bridge here is essentially your offer, your services, your product, your software, whatever it may be. Your bridge is going to get them to solving that pain point or to helping them get to that desire. That's pretty much it. That's all you have to look at, is that my prospects are on the other side of the bridge. My product or services has to bridge the gap so that they get to their desire or they solve their pain point. That's how you should frame it. So the way you can do this is you go to ChatGPT and you can just steal this prompt. This prompt works super well. And you're just gonna tell it. First of all, shout out to Cold Email Chris for this prompt. Fantastic cold email guy. If you want more cold email tips as well, watch him. But this prompt is pretty much you're gonna copy paste this, and you're gonna basically tell GPT to. You're gonna ask GPT like, okay, how would my ICP benefit from my product or service? What pain points does my ICP have? What potential unique selling points does my ICP get from my offer? What specific result will my ICP want from my offer? And it will tell you all of this stuff, right? So question 1 through 4 will be answered by all of this, right? And here is pretty much how you can come up with different angles and offers. So for the pain points, right? These are fantastic angles. So you have like the pain points that it's going to give you is like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's angles you could take in your cold email offers. These, the potential unique advantages, is your unique selling point. So instead of just saying, hey, I will help you get, instead of just saying, hey, I'm an SEO agency, well, they're going to ask you like, what makes you stand out versus every other SEO agency? You can basically tell them, okay, here's how we're different. We do this, this, and this. And then what specific end result would be your offer, right? So I'm not going to get into this full nitty-gritty detail, but essentially, question 2, 3, 4 is going to be angles, unique selling point, and offers that you can pitch your target market. And write all of this down, save all of this because you use it later. And trust me, it's not as complicated as it seems. I'll break it down really quickly so that you can format it in a way so that it just literally flows right into your script like that, right? You can also ask it to expand on a pain point. So what you can do here is you can highlight a pain point that they have. So you can just highlight an angle, like highlight it, and then ask it, okay, hey, turn these into engaging questions for our outbound emails. Make them at a 6th grade reading level and under 18 words. And you're going to ask it what's called you're going to ask to turn it into a poke the bear question. A poke the bear question is essentially a copywriting framework developed by Josh Braun. And pretty much it's a type of question that makes them essentially think like, okay, how am I actually doing this, right? So, for example, this is a client that's selling their candles to other metaphysical shops, right? And their candles are very unique and very different. So the way it could be a poke the bear question could be something like, hey, are you tired of selling the same candles as every other metaphysical shop? Are you struggling to find candles that align with your customers' needs? And you'll notice these questions, it's not even like a question. It's like a yes, I'm obviously going through this. But it's supposed to make them realize in their head that, yeah, fuck, I am actually going through this. Like, yes, I am actually. I'm like, damn, how many low margin products are taking up my space without driving real sales, right? So these poke the bear questions are like basically putting their pain right in front of their face, but you're framing it in like a question, right? And it's a fantastic copywriting framework by Josh Braun. If you want to learn more about that, just look up Josh Braun, right? So you'll get all of these questions, and then what you can do is for the second or for the fourth question, you could turn that to a offer, right? So we can just highlight that fourth question, and you could just be like, hey, turn these into granular offers we can use in our cold emails at a 6th grade reading level and under 18 words. So this is a client that's targeting metaphysical stores, pitching partnerships with their candles. So the offer could be like this. Like the email could flow like this. You could be like, hey, tired of selling the same candles as every other metaphysical shop? We can help you stand out with our candles designed for meditation, manifestation, and spiritual growth. Right? So you see, it just flows like that. It's not perfect. You'll have to test and tinker and add a little things here and there. But this is such a good starting point when you're first starting out with cold emails. So all you have to do is copy paste these questions, these offers, put them in a doc, and then I'll show you how you can position it. Right? But for now, just get all of these. Ask GPT to expand on it. Definitely do this step of turning the engaging questions, and definitely do these steps of doing offers. So that is pretty much offers to script writing, right? And again, write down all the end results, pain points, and questions. We're going to use them later. Just write it down on a doc, and trust me, I'll show you how you can use it later. It might be a little overwhelming at first, but I'll show you how, right? That is the second thing, the data-powered marketing, market positioning. The last thing is now the copy. And we're going to write conversion-driven copy. So what you're going to do is you're going to use all of the data that you just got to write the emails, right? And you're going to create 3 variations with different pain points and offers. So you're going to use the offer, the fourth question, the pain points, the second question, and the unique selling point, which is, I believe, the third question. And you're going to mix and match these with our templates. So here's an easy script that you can run, right? And again, this depends on your industry, but depending on your offer and whatnot, you could just throw in an offer. You could just copy paste the offer, throw it in there, and you could just put it like this, right? So you're going to put, if we could get you offer without pain point, like we did for case study, would you be interested? And then PS, unique selling point, right? So how it could look is like, hey, if we could get you 10 to 20 wedding catering leads every single month without using referrals, like we did for company name, would you be interested? PS, if we can't get you at least 10 in 90 days, you don't pay, right? So you can see how you can literally take this, like I said, you can just copy paste these, put it in here, and just adjust and tweak a few things, and it actually sounds really good, right? Another one could be poke the bear question. We can offer without pain using our unique selling point. We recently helped this case study do this. Are you open to hearing more? So it's like, hey, Levine, how do you make sure your injury victims trust you first instead of the lawyer they recognize? We can make you the go-to PI firm in your city, which is 4 hours a month every month. With just 4 hours a month, creating studio quality videos that bring more cases. We recently helped this company do this. Are you open to hearing more? So you see, for this one, it's like, how do you make sure injury victims trust you first instead of the lawyer they recognize? This is obviously a pain point that they have, but it's going to make them question, like, well, fuck, like, how do injury victims trust me instead of the first lawyer they recognize? Like, yeah, how am I doing this right now? And then here's the offer. We can make you the leading PI firm in your city. The unique selling point here is just 4 hours a month every month. And then the case study, and then open the hearing more. Right? Pretty simple. It's not that difficult, honestly. Because all you want to do here is just keep asking GPT to expand out it, make it granular, make it specific, make it sixth grade reading level, whatever it may be, and you'll have like I said, you'll have all of these you can turn to angles, to unique selling points, to offers, and then what you can do is just make them poke the bear. You can ask it to like, okay, can you make granular offers in our cold emails, and can you make it super specific to the pain points they have, right? You can do something like that. So pretty much you can just use all this data that you got here and you can just prompt it a little more. It's not that hard. You can just be like, hey, make these Hormozy style offers. And just keep prompting and keep asking it. Then once you get that data right in a Google Doc, and then you can just come here and you can just steal these scripts right here, just take it and insert the offers and the variables to where they go. Insert the offer, insert the pain point, insert the case study, whatever, right? So pretty much that's how you can write cold email scripts that print meetings, right? You just do market research, come here, use these two scripts, and just test different offers and different pain points. And then whatever one that works best, use the Kaizen cycle. You use it so that you can scale the angle that works best and keep iterating on it so that it works better and better and better and better, right? Now, in terms of actual like script writing, you like I said, you can use this as templates. You can use this as a good head start. But if you're gonna kind of tweak and tinker with it, I recommend you don't do no more than 75 words. No stranger or no one wants to read a cold email from a stranger that's like an entire wall of text, entire paragraph. So keep these under 75 words. I also recommend you write at a 6th grade or 7th grade reading level or below. You can just literally take your copy, like once you're done with this, put it to GPT and be like, hey, can you make this the same format, keep the overall feeling the same, just make it like a 6th grade, 7th grade reading level. And then you can have like a soft call to action. Add a soft call to action, as in like don't pitch a call. Obviously, don't immediately be like, hey, you know, blah 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 blah. We can help you to make you the leading PI firm. Do you want to hop on a quick call? Like, no, don't do that. Ask a soft call to action. Like, hey, are you open to hearing more or interested in learning more? And then obviously test. Use the Kaizen cycle, because if you test all of these things, like if you test the offer, pain point, and unique selling points like this, you will eventually find an angle that works. Once you find an angle that works, use the Kaizen cycle. Iterate on it, improve on it, make it better, and make it so you're booking a lot of meetings to scale the angle that works the best. So, ladies and gentlemen, that is pretty much how you write cold emails that print meetings, right? Like and sub if you found this video valuable and more content like this. And if you are a B2B business that wants someone to practically handle all of this for you, fully done for you, will test, find offers, and write scripts fully done for you, and book you 5 to 12 qualified calls every single month, book a call with me below and we can see if we're a good fit to chat. Here's Deepak right here. Here's some results that we got on our clients. Here's Deepak right here closing a $13,000, $20,000 deal. Here's Renee from First Rank Digital closing somebody for SEO or Google Ads. Here is Matthias closing a gig with somebody for 5 to 10K. And then here's Deepak closing more deals. So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching. I hope you found this valuable. Use the Kaizen cycle, test, iterate, and you will find an offer that works and scale it, right? Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you on the next one. Peace out.